So apparently, the Puritans on Twitter got butthurt over a Starfire cosplay, and apparently the issue is the color of her skin. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely ridiculous. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, apparently, a cosplayer known as Wanderlust Luca was accused of being an ist over her Starfire cosplay. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then, of course, the Puritans even went after that Star Wars girl because she actually liked the cosplay. I'm not even kidding. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, this article is by Bounty Get Comics. YouTuber, that Star Wars girl, and cosplayer Wanderlust Luca accused of racism over Starfire cosplay. YouTuber, that Star Wars girl, and cosplayer Wanderlust Luca were accused of being ist over a Starfire cosplay. Wanderlust Luca, a self-described amateur cosplayer from the Netherlands, recently shared her Starfire cosplay to Instagram. In her first post, she wrote, "Starfire from Teen Titans. This cosplay is a little different from most of my League cosplays. Hope you like me cosplaying something else." Now here's what I have to say. When looking at her cosplay, this is absolutely beautiful. I think that Wanderlust Luca really knows what she's doing, and, here's the big thing, which we're going to be getting into. There's a lot of cosplayers out there that do so much better than a lot of these big professional studios. If you take a look at Wanderlust Luca right here, she looks just like Starfire. I think that, personally, this is a very good cosplay for the character. And you can definitely tell that she studied Starfire's looks very well to be able to hit this on the mark, because this looks just like comics Starfire. And I have to give her credit here. Looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. So I have to give props to Wanderlust Luca right here. This is absolutely beautiful, and keep doing what you're doing because you look great. Now, I've cosplayed myself a few times. I can understand how hard it is to try to get your costume together and trying to get the materials right, so I can understand that also. She would go on to share a number of other photos of her in her Starfire cosplay. So as you can see here, there are some other images here of her showing the cosplay, which, there's nothing wrong with this cosplay at all. She looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, she did a really good job. And, I just want to show a side-by-side comparison of the character. So this Starfire cosplay is based off of this comic version of Starfire. So as you can tell, she looks fantastic. I think that she hit it straight on the mark here. And I think that she did a really good job here. Now, then, of course, then you had that Star Wars girl respond, and what she said was, "When cosplayers do it better than the studios can." By the way, this girl is awesome. Been following her on Insta for a while now, and she absolutely nails it every time. And, that's just a comment, and that's just her opinion, which I have to agree. If you look at the live-action Titan show, I think that this cosplayer, which I've seen many other cosplayers do Starfire better than what they did for the live-action Titans. I mean, I don't know what made them decide to go with the costume design that they did. I don't think that design looked very good for Starfire's character, and I think they could have done a lot better to try to capture what Starfire's, costume design would look like, but they went with what they went with, and it kind of makes me feel like, they could just go and hire cosplayers that do a better job trying to capture what the character would actually look like in real life, but, I'm just saying. For that, both that Star Wars girl and Wanderlust Luca were attacked as ist. Twitter user @jcgar would describe them in multiple tweets as ist. "Racist? You? She put on a bought wig and costume and then posed for pictures. That is not difficult. She's also racist. Move. I do not care what you have to say." Another Twitter user would also describe that Star Wars girl, Wanderlust Luca, and Star Wars girl's followers as ist. How does this make that Star Wars girl and Wanderlust Luca ist? I mean, that Star Wars girl just stated that she thought that the design for Starfire, looked better than the one the studio did. That's it. There's nothing ist about it. I mean, so what? You mean to tell me that because Wanderlust Luca kind of put like an orange tint to her to be like Starfire, that makes her an ist? No, it doesn't. All she's doing is trying to capture the character that she's studying, which is Starfire. I mean, seriously. There's nothing bad about her cosplay at all. I mean, it looks very spot on to the comics version of Starfire. And you know, if you go all the way back to the 2003 Teen Titans, when people did cosplay as Starfire back then, nobody seemed to have a problem back then. I mean, nobody had a problem with those cosplays because there was obviously nothing wrong with them. And so to now say that there's something wrong with Starfire, that's absolutely ridiculous when there's nothing wrong with it now or even back then. It's absolutely ridiculous for anyone to label them as ist because they have a different opinion than the live action show. And I can guarantee you that these Twitter Puritans that are screaming over this, I bet you right now they've never read the comics, or they probably never even watched the animated Teen Titans show. I bet you they never did, and so they're just going based upon that, and then they're just calling it ist. I bet you that's exactly what it is. I know that racism is lying. What little brains you had, but Corey doesn't wear her suit 24/7, and Corey hasn't even got her suit. Titans has many faults, but its suits aren't one of them, so I doubt they put her in a cheap suit got from Amazon. The show got her character right. Ye are dumb racist biatches who think Teen Titans Starfire is the only Starfire. Well, I mean, Titan Starfire is based off Starfire from Teen Titans because it's Teen Titans. You know, it's supposed to be a live action Titans. Like, are you kidding me? What? That doesn't make any sense. The characters in the Titans show are supposed to be the Teen Titans from the comics and the animated show. What is this argument? What? Do it better because she's not black. Starfire is orange, not white. Yes. And then another person went on to say that this is blackface. Like, what? How? So you mean to tell me that every single time that somebody would cosplay as characters like, I don't know, for example, Mystique, that's supposed to be like an ist thing? Because she's got blue skin and apparently people can't cosplay as blue characters now? Is that what you're trying to say? Because that makes no sense, and that is not something that is ist at all by any means. That's completely ridiculous. You want to talk about stupidity? These people make no sense at all whatsoever. That Star Wars girl would do a video documenting a number of people calling her and Wanderlust Luca ist for the cosplay and subsequent tweet praising it. Hoes be crazy, exposing this ist insanity. You see, here's the thing, you know, that Star Wars girl, her fans, Wanderlust Luca, none of them are ist. I don't see how you could just label them as such, just because, one, Wanderlust Luca cosplays as a character, and also that Star Wars girl said that she liked it and thought it was better than the studio that, you know, did the live-action Titans. You know, there's nothing ist about it, because nobody brought up anything stating anything that was ist in the first place. That's absolutely ridiculous and makes no sense. Wanderlust Luca also stated that she was accused of ism for liking a tweet from a person that preferred her Starfire cosplay to the design seen in DC Universe's Titan show. Yeah, they came for me too, because someone said they preferred me over the Netflix Starfire. I liked that comment because I took it as a compliment, and now I'm ist for it, even though the comment didn't even mention race. And it didn't. There was nothing in there that mentioned race at all. I think this is absolutely absurd that these people would go after Luca as well as that Star Wars girl. It makes no sense. They never said anything in reference to race. They just stated that the cosplayer did a better job than the studio, and I have to agree with that. I think that the cosplayer did a better job on the costume design rather than what the studio did. The studio's costume design, in my opinion, doesn't look like Starfire. It looks very strange in comparison to Starfire. Like, it just doesn't feel like Starfire to me. And rest assured, people were accusing Umbrella Selena and Wanderlust Luca of ism. Someone is ist. You were laughing about ist jokes in the replies. We can see the deleted tweets, baby. No, they weren't. This is absolutely ridiculous. And they're just trying to label them as such to try to, you know, hurt the reputation. You know, it's what the Puritans always do. Anything they disagree with, you know, it's either you're an ist or you're a phobe or whatever. You know, the typical NPC talk. And that's exactly what this is. Girl, the tweet is literally ist and putting down the actors. What the F? How? How did they put... What? They didn't say anything about the actress either. They just said that the costume design was not as good as the cosplayer. The cosplayer did better, is what they stated. That's all that Star Wars girl stated. She never put down the actress. That never happened. What in the world are they talking about? That makes absolutely no sense. Maybe stop liking hateful or ist tweets. What? These people don't make any sense. Not if yet you like this post. See, here's the thing. There was nothing brought up about race. There was nothing against the actress. They didn't say anything about that. All that Star Wars girl said was that she thought it looked better than the studio. And then, of course, watch Puritans blow it out of proportion because they always do this. You know, they always got to make up something that's not real and try to burn down people. This is what they always do, and it's absolutely ridiculous that they do these things. You want to talk about complete idiocy? Well, these people really show it all the time. It's completely stupid how they act, and, you know, they try to label people as ist and phobes when there was nothing even brought up in regards to race or anything else like that. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? Just goes to show how crazy these Puritans are. And Wanderlust Luca, you keep doing you because you're doing a fantastic job on your cosplays. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media, spread the word, and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.